Hi there, my name's Henry May. I'm CEO and co-founder of CoSchool, and I want to ask you if you can support CoSchool at what is a particularly challenging time for us. If you don't know who we are and what we do, we're a B corporation based in Colombia, in Latin America. And what we do is we aim to develop character and leadership skills in young people through a series of different types of programs that could last one day, 1 week, or longer, 4 months, 6 months, 2 years. We work with teachers, schools, students, parents, all this aim to develop social emotional skills in young people, like perseverance, empathy, leadership, self-reflection. I'm asking for your help because, unfortunately, we were victims of a crime about 10 days ago now, on Sunday the 2nd of April. Over the space of a few hours, our bank account was drained of all the money that it had inside it, for a series of transactions, payments, transfers, and that kind of kicked off a pretty bumpy few days, with lots of visits to the police, to the bank, trying to figure out what do we do, what can we do in this situation. And unfortunately, in a country like Colombia, these processes are not easy. They can take a long time, and we're a small organisation, and this is a big kick in the face for us. And rather than thinking about this as a situation where we're victims and where we are going to dwell and we're going to complain about how hard life has been, what we thought is, well, why not use this as an opportunity to, first of all, explain to people what happened, and really share and be open and honest as we like to be. And secondly, we have a wonderful community, an amazing community of people around us, supporters from around the world, friends, family, allies, investors, that have supported us over the last 3 years as we've tried to make this dream a reality. And we've actually made great progress, and we've reached 6,000 kids, 1,000 teachers in over 50 schools in 5 different parts of the country. But obviously, what happened 10 days ago is one of the biggest challenges that we've had to face. And it just so happens that at this moment in time, we're actually closing the funding that we need for one of our coolest and highest impact programs, which is called CampCo, a summer camp that has an incredible impact on low-income students. And we actually bring students together from different schools for 2 weeks at the end of June during the holidays. It's a student-led camp. It's a camp that we ran last year for 250 students. This year the target's 370. And as I said, we're closing the funding for it. We aim to get $50,000. We managed to reach $35,000. We thought we were going to kind of stop there, but owing to what happened in the last few days in CoSchool, we thought, well, let's push on. Let's try and get the rest of the funding, and let's try and bring this camp to 375 young people in Colombia at the end of June, and give them and their families an experience which will develop exactly the type of skills that perhaps were lacking in the thieves and in the people that did this, committed this crime to CoSchool. Skills like decision-making, empathy, care, self-reflection. Young people urgently need to develop those skills. We want to continue doing our job to develop those skills. So I ask you to chip in if you can, to support us, to share this campaign. I feel a bit scared sharing this story and kind of going out in public and sharing what's happened. I don't really know what the results of this campaign will be, but I wanted to share it, and I guess one thing that I want to do is I'm gonna try and kind of open up and share this journey over the next couple of weeks, and share what's going on, and the visits to the bank and the police, and kind of share like what it's like to be a social entrepreneur in Colombia when things really go wrong. So please help if you can. No worries if you can't. Just all the messages we've received and the advice and the emotional support is just as important. So thanks very much. Thanks for listening, and vamos CoSchool.